Good morning, everyone. Welcome to beautiful Oosburn as I take a little walk along here. Yeah, they're getting lively on there. They're excited because there's actually some transfer news for a change. There you go, a little bit of action there. Wild birds on the sensory trail there. Good stuff. Anyways, not here to do that. Well, we just have a nice little walk around. Listen, the sun's shining. Bit of summer is finally here. What we'd like to see, we'll go to a bit of a quieter spot up here in a minute and talk all transfers because it's been a busy start to this midweek morning. If the rumours are true from abroad, from Italy, that we have placed 2 bids for 2 of Serie's top talents. We've already talked about one of those players, Malick from AC Milan, quite a bit on the channel. We talked about him again last night on the podcast. I said last week that he would be our next signing, that I expect him to come in before Tokyo. That could still happen. Obviously the days are getting closer and closer to the weekend, to the lads jet off to Japan. Not before we go to Hull, mind. Not before I'm in Hull on Saturday. Be lovely if I could see him in Hull. That'd be nice. So still a few days to get that transfer done. And it's heating up, apparently, just like this weather. Because, lovely, yeah. Lovely round here, by the way. Absolutely lovely. Because a bid of 30 million euros has apparently been placed by Newcastle United to AC Milan for Malick. Here's some more wildlife for you there. How about that? Look, he's coming over. I've got an out for you, son. An out for you. Sorry about that. Anyways, Thiaw to the tune. I'll just show him this video. Listen, look at this. Underrated place round here in Oosburn. Underrated place for me. Lovely little place to have a walk about on a nice day. Delightful stuff. Breathing the fresh air. You didn't get that in Milan, did you, Thiaw? Congested. I've been there. Went there last year, Champions League. Dump compared to this place. Anyways, 30 million is the offer from Newcastle United. However, the Italian giants, AC Milan, are holding out for 40 million euros, which I think is a very fair price. Listen, 40 million for a 22-year-old highly rated German international. Didn't quite make the Euros squad, but he has featured from them before and he will again very soon. Let's go take this little seat over here where I might not want to show him this part of the video unless he's a fan of graffiti. Which, to be fair, he should be, because there's a graffiti everywhere in Milan, so he'd be used to it. So I think 40 million is fair. I think Newcastle United are obviously going to try and negotiate, meet in the middle, Malcolm, and try and get him for probably 35, which could be done, 35 plus add-ons. Why not? That could be a canny little offer. So we take a canny little seat. Look at this sunshine, man. I tell you what, who needs a holiday? Who need me, to be fair? I would love to be going to Japan next week, or anywhere, you know, Maldives, Marbella, Benidorm at this point. Love Benidorm. Great place, very cheap. I wonder if Malick has ever been to Benidorm. Well, he could do soon. Yeah, cheap flights from the tune. Get yourself Alicante. Doubt it. Anyways, Thiaw for 35 to 40 million. I think that could happen. I really do. I think we could get a deal done on that one, and I could see it coming in. Like I said all along, I said, you know, I tipped Thiaw would be the next signing. Listen, it may still backfire. It may still be someone else. It may be someone completely out of the blue, because as we'll talk about the right winger in just a minute, that one is completely out of the blue. This name coming up hasn't been mentioned at all yet, and I am a fan of that, to be fair. Excuse the squintiness, just got the normal specs, not the sunglasses in the car. Shame about that. But I get the tan on the go. 2 need to get on the go with transfers though, because I've had enough. You know, I see people really freaking out, like people are panicking, people are messaging me, saying, what's going on, mate? Is this a Mike Ashley window or what? John Ruddy, Lloyd Kelly on a free? Yeah, what's going on? Where's all the players? Season starts soon. People are panicking, people are worrying. As I said last week, you know, I expect a sign to happen before Tokyo. I expect a sign to happen this week. And the rumours are this morning that things are finally gathering pace. The momentum is happening and the bids are coming for a couple of players. Malick being one of those. Now, I will say to the people that are panicking, you know, just calm down, have a bit of patience. You have to remember that the club has had a major restructure of the hierarchy in the last week or so. Obviously, no Amanda Stavely made that Gudusi anymore. Mitchell's came in as sporting director. His pal Bunce has came in as performance director. So there's loads of changes. They've obviously had meetings last week at that Adidas HQ in Germany on the pre-season camp. So they've had that to sort out. So there's been many things to get going, to get agreed on, and to get in motion. And now we're hoping that is going to be Malick Thiaw and one other. So let me know what you think of Malick Thiaw. I knew he was the favourite last night. Obviously we did the live podcast. You can watch that back if you fancy it on YouTube and on Spotify and everything. Have a look there, Metro's Thiaw's son. Not even sure if you can see that. Probably can't. There it is. Too sunny, I couldn't even see what I was showing you. Didn't get them Metro's in Milan, do you? No. Shite theirs. Anyways, yeah, what was I saying? Thiaw was a fan favourite last night on the podcast as well. When we had it in the live chat, people were saying he would be their number one choice ahead of Tomori from AC, who's been linked as well, to Debo from Nice, and one or two others. So let me know what you think of Malick Thiaw as Newcastle United prepare a bid of 35 to 40 million after having a 30 million euro bid turned down. Milan holding out for closer to their 40 million valuation for the 6'4" German defender. Onto the right wing now, which again is the important position of all this summer. It really is. It has to be the marquee signing. It has to be the main target. The main improvement of the starting 11 has to come on that right flank, and that is coming on Nico Gonzalez. Nico Ivan Gonzalez, to be precise. Nicholas. He could be the man to replace that right wing spot that is desperately needed for improvement. That could be Gonzalez there, the Fiorentina winger, the Argentine international. This bloke replaced the injured Messi in the Copa America final just a month ago, less than that really. He's there in amongst the Argentine squad. He is Fiorentina's best player. That is what I've been researching this morning. That's what their fans are saying. They expect to lose their best player this morning is what they're saying. You know, they thought this transfer window he would go. Fiorentina are having a major change at the club, a big summer of sales and outgoings, ingoings, and the fear that Gonzalez is going to be one of those. Let's hope it's in Newcastle, because this player looks a baller. Oh, I'm happy with this, you know. Like I said earlier, I'm happy that he's never been mentioned yet. Everyone's saying, you know, your right wing spot could be Bowen, Madueke, Elanga, Kubo. Yeah, we've heard every name under the sun, but this one. And this will probably be it then. We said this all along, didn't we? You hear all these names linked, you probably get someone that hasn't been mentioned at all. And it's even better when they just pop up out the blue and they're on their way to Newcastle. That's not the case just yet, but Italian press and those local Fiorentina journalists are saying Newcastle have lodged a bid of 43 million euros. That is their first offer, so apparently that could rise again, like the River Tyne, Jimmy Neal. But what they're saying is, it could just take a little bit more than that, so 45, 50 million for Gonzalez. He has got 2 years left on his deal. They want to cash in on him. 26 years old, a real direct winger who can use both feet, but he is on that right flank, which is exactly what we need. He does score goals. His goal scoring record is pretty decent for Fiorentina. Like I said, he features now for Argentina as well. He's in there at the training ground, telling Messi how it's done. You know, I mean, this could be a signing. This signing gets me very excited. This is the modern day, but even better than Jonas Gutierrez, an Argentine at the tune. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. People, I really like the sound of this deal. I really like the sound of him coming in. One of Serie's best players. You know, get him in. Oh, it's weird that we're really targeting the Italian market this summer, aren't we? If you let to believe the reports, obviously, like we're saying about the defenders being linked, your Tomori's, your Malick Thiaw's, and then now it's Gonzalez on the right wing there for Fiorentina. This bloke also did score a brace in the semi-final of the Conference League, so he's got European experience in that and in other competitions as well, which obviously they went on to lose against West Ham. But a 40-odd million pound bid for Gonzalez is in the works. I reckon he'd be keen on the move. I'm sure he want to test himself in the Premier League. 26 now, coming into his prime. Listen, that right winger who can score goals, direct, take people on. He's got physical attributes as well, but he is also skillful. So he could be a real top signing. Like I say, his name hasn't been mentioned yet. His name hasn't been linked, which is good. It came out the blue. So could he be the right wing mystery signing? The marquee signing? Big bucks, 40, 50 million to get him from Fiorentina. More on that as it develops. People, let me know in the comments below what you think of the rumours today. Subscribe to my channel TV and enjoy yourself.